Hey everybody, my name's Tyler, aka Spartan Snyder, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things that you missed in the Halo Infinite gameplay reveal. So first things first, as soon as we step off the Pelican, we're trying to get a nice view of the ring, and these pesky little grunts start bothering us. Now, we get into a little firefight with them, and the first thing I noticed during this firefight is that there's different armor styles. We see that some of the grunts are rocking the Halo 1 to Halo 3 armor style, the Dorito as I've heard some people call it, and we have some of the other grunts that are actually the Halo 4 to Halo 5 armor style, which is kind of this more roundy, space age sort of theme. Now, for whatever reason 343 decided to bring these back, I'm all about it. I like the armor design. However, this isn't the only armor change that we see. We also see that the Brutes are rocking not only their previous Covenant armor, but also the Banished Armor. And that was very interesting to me as well, because 343 has been trying to move away from the Bungie style, and I thought that's what we were doing with the Banished Armor. However, it's interesting to see that it's actually brought back. We'll have to see the reasoning behind this as we progress through Halo Infinite campaign. So the next interesting thing that I think that you missed is that this is the first Halo game where we're actually fighting elites and Brutes at the same time. Now, the only other Halo game where this was even possible was Halo 2 on the mission Gravemind. And that's because at the time, the Covenant was going through the Great Schism. This is the part where the Brutes were taking over the elites, and then eventually the elites become our allies. And on that mission, when you're playing as Chief, if you want, you can fight both the elites and the Brutes, or you can just run right by them. Occasionally they'll shoot at you, but for the most part, they're focused on fighting each other, and they don't really care about you. So this is an interesting take, because the elites are supposed to be on our side. At least that's the way we left it at the end of Halo 5. So what happened? So the next interesting thing that I found was that if you hover over the weapons in Halo Infinite, it actually displays a little bit of information about them. So as you can see on screen, it displays the type, the ammo type, and the fire rate. And I have all the weapons listed up here for at least the ones that I can find in the demo, and you can see that it shows that some of them are kinetic, some of them are plasma based, some of them have burst fire, some of them are automatic, some of them are tactical rifles like the V78 Commando. We also see shotguns that have a burst spread and are kinetic. So this is fairly interesting, and it's something new that I think might actually be beneficial to us players. We'll have to see how it plays out in the rest of the campaign. So the next interesting thing that I found is that you can actually pick up and throw objects. Now, we saw that Chief was actually able to grapple shot a fusion coil and throw it at the turret, but way before that, when he's fighting the Brute Chieftain, we actually see the prompt for picking up a fusion coil. And this is kind of interesting because this is the first time we've actually been able to interact with objects in a Halo game, at least in this way. It's going to be interesting to see what other objects we can pick up in the game and how that's going to change our gameplay and our approach to different objectives. And finally, here's the thing that I think most people missed when they were watching the reveal. Now, we all saw the flying suicide grunts. Those dreaded grunts that run at you with the sticky grenades, arms stretched wide out, and if you happen to get caught in their blast range, well, it's basically instantaneous death. And at first, I was wondering, how are these grunts flying? Are they hitting a grav lift? Do they have a jetpack? But you don't see the grav lift, and you don't see a jetpack. However, if you look really, really close right here, and I've got it in slow-mo for us, you can actually see that this Brute yeets him across the map with so much force, I'm surprised he didn't leave the atmosphere. This is crazy. It's not something I ever would have expected in this game at all. Alright, Spartans, that's the 5 things that you missed in the Halo Infinite gameplay reveal. If you liked the video, leave a like, get subscribed, hit that bell icon so you know when I post new videos, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on Halo Infinite? What do you like? What do you not like thus far? What do you want to see? And what are some things that you could live without? With that said, my name is Tyler, and I hope to see you in the next video.